Welcome to Miami's Winter Music Conference 1998. Wish you could be here.
Winter Music Conference would be a place that records would be broken. And what I mean by that is hits were created here.
It was always an avenue of promoting your record. Back then, there would be these records that would break out of the conference.
There was always great records that became the record of Miami.
And then the rest of the year, there were some that tried to mimic that, and the same thing that happens now. But it was, when I say one record broke, it was actually a record. It was a piece of vinyl.
Give It Up. It was like a big WMC record. I think that kind of kickstarted the whole thing for us in the US.
The first time I had a record that broke here, I did remixes of The Player. And we were like, we gotta make this record the record of winter music, and literally it did, like from the first party, everyone was playing it. Frankie played it, Louis played it. I heard it in like 5 clubs, and I was like, wow.
That's part of being a DJ is to break new music, to support your community, to support the young producers, you know, who are making music.
I especially remember coming down with 12 inches of Be With You before it came out. So I come down here with 12 inches and pass them around. That record became a very successful record, but it was largely in part to how many times people played that record here, you know, during the conference.
It was the Sunset Soiree, it was the Maxi Party, the opening night of Winter Music Conference. And Tomas and Guy from Daft Punk stepped up to the decks, and all of a sudden we heard this record. It's filtering in, and we're thinking, oh, it's a cool tune. Everybody gets on the dance floor. Ooh, baby. And we're like, okay. This is a really good vocal, like, wow. And before it even got to the chorus, I remember every single person on that dance floor going, hey, do you know what record this is? Do you know what this is? Like, hey, person that works at this record label, do you know what this is? And like the whole party was just arrested by this record. Everyone needed to know what it was because it was an instant smash. And that record went from being this like crystal clear moment on a dance floor in Miami to being like a nuclear pop record.